Can you guys hear me? Okay, there you go. We had a problem. We had a problem with that. Hopefully people will end up finding it. Um, so sometimes this thing gives me a problem, but let's just go on with it. So, what's up, guys? The first thing is I appreciate you guys getting me to, I think we're at 2,200 and something subscribers. We're at 2,2008 subscribers, I think, that I'm at now. So big thumbs up, big thumbs up. You didn't answer on your Instagram. Please answer. I didn't see, let me check it real quick. I didn't see any questions on Instagram. While we're waiting for a few more people to come in, um, did you want to ask your question? We're going to wait for a few people. It doesn't really show me. For some reason, I don't really like this setup. It's not showing me how many people are in here. It's not showing anything. So, if you want, go ahead and answer or ask your question again. Message, not question. I was asking for your information. Okay. Um, Let me check it real quick. Maybe it went to my spam box. Sometimes those messages go to my spam box. Also, let me double check, but I think my email is still here. It's not there anymore. Okay. Um, so I'll just put it right here. Give me 1 second. I'll type it in. I will just type it in real quick. At Gmail, if you want that. That's where you can send any questions, comments. If you guys want me to read your questions on air, you guys can send it to that email address right there also. So that is where you guys can send anything to. Today is going to be a different live. It's basically just going to be a Q&A session. So if you guys have any travel questions, visa questions, anything like that, then just shoot me a message in the chat and I will try to answer them for you guys. We'll have the desktop open in the back, so if we do have to show some information. Con market. I've been to the hand market. I've been to the Sun Tra market. I've been to the Bak Mayan market, but I don't think the Khan market. I just put out another video, I think maybe 2 days ago. It didn't do that well. I kind of feel like you guys didn't enjoy this video right here. I'm not sure. I thought it was kind of cool, different. Maybe it wasn't very specific. That's why this
I come to you guys. So apparently my building has
to
scheduled maintenance, and we're going to
the local area
be without
part of
electricity
town.
for the next few hours. So
We went
never
to the college,
fear,
which was kind of
Will is
interesting.
here,
I stumbled upon,
and I'm going to take you guys around the city, show you guys a couple of cool spots that you guys need to check out when you guys get here in Da Nang.
in that
So
video, but
I
it
got you
didn't
guys
seem
covered.
like I got
Our
that
first
many
stop of the day
views.
is going to be something that Vietnam is known for
but
quite well, and that is
maybe you
coffee.
guys will
I am not a big
start watching. Let's take a look at where the Khan market is. Let me just double check and see if I went there. The Khan market. Maybe the Khan market is the smaller one on the river. Oh, the Khan market. Oh, it's way over there. So that's over by, is that HSBC? That's over by the Go. That's by the Big C. I have not been to that one yet. No, I have not been to that. I've definitely been over in that area though, but I've never been to that one yet. I've only been to the Bak Mayan market, the Sun Tra market. There's a small market that I go to just a few blocks away, but I've never been there before. So I will try to get out there. Maybe the next time I go to the maybe next time I go to the mall, I'll try to get out there. I want to see what the hours are. It says it closes at 7 p.m. So it doesn't look like it's a night market. Let's take a look and see. It looks like it's an indoor market, maybe. I have not been to that one. I have not been to that one yet. We're going to probably try to shoot for about a 45-minute to maybe 1 hour live stream here. So hopefully everyone kept telling me that I'm doing too many lives. So I'm going to do one live per week. And it's usually going to be on a Monday for me, but most people it's going to be for a Sunday. So if you guys have your questions throughout the week, either send them to my email and I'll take all your guys' emails and I'll read them on here, or make sure you're here on this one live stream once a week and I will answer any of your guys' questions here. But if you guys miss out tonight, you guys will have to wait till probably next Monday. I think we're gonna start doing once a week. I'm at least gonna try it out because I do a lot of them and they're just, I love doing them. I love doing them, but let me see if I can show you guys. They just don't end up helping me out, and I hope this doesn't come across as sounding like I'm complaining, but I will show you that my live streams end up, let's do October. I'll show you how it breaks down. So let me see if we can do it like this. Let's do the live streams. So the live streams, a lot of these live streams, if you're, let me make sure I got this on the screen. I do. So if you guys look at a lot of these live streams, if you look, a lot of these live streams I'll do a 2-hour, 27-minute live stream and I'll make 27 cents. So the live streams make me very, very, very little money, which I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that I would probably be better off making a uploaded video than being on the live stream for 4 or 5 hours and making 27 cents. It's the opposite. So Matus, if you want to look right here, if you look over here to the right where the RPM is, so you'll look and um, you'll see a lot of these. Look, so this one was a 2 hour and 9 minute live stream. I made 90 cents. So what happens is these live streams are paid very, very little, right? So maybe I'll do a 4 hour live stream and I'll make like 90 cents. Now it's great, no problem. It's great when I get the super chats, but at the same time, I hate relying on the super chats or hate making you guys feel like that you guys should send money. Whereas on my uploaded videos, that's paid directly from the YouTube advertisers. So um, I make I en- how do I say it? I enjoy making money from the advertisers rather than you guys kind of feeling like you guys got to send super chats. It seems like when you put Q&A, the name of the video, you make much more money. I don't know. I'm not sure. Some of my longest videos don't make me anything, and then some of the most random live streams make me the smallest amount. So, you guys do know the hardest part for, or the most time consuming part for me is doing the editing. So a lot of people message me and say, "Hey, instead of doing a 4 hour live chat, you should spend that 4 hours on editing a uploaded video." So I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. We'll see. Um, it's not your guys' fault. I'm not relying on you guys to send any tips, but it just kind of sucks when you do a 4 or 5 hour live stream and then you look right here. Like for example, let me show you guys. And for a 4 hour live stream, I'll make 84 cents for a nine. Look at this. This is a 9 hour. I did a 9 hour live stream, and in 9 hours, I made 84 cents. I did a 5 hour live stream, and I made $1. So if you guys just break that down by per hour, you guys will kind of see that it just kind of isn't worth the time. So I either need to do just one live stream a week and try to answer everybody's questions. That's why I gave you guys my email so that you guys can send me questions all out. I did a 9 hour, but to be fair, the 9 hours when we had the electricity off. So the electricity was off from like 8:30 in the morning and I had to go out. It was too hot inside, no electricity. So I went out from like 8 in the morning and I think the electricity came back on at 4, but I stayed out and I had dinner. So it ended up being like a 9 hour live stream, which that one I didn't mind because I had to be out no matter what. But that's why maybe what we'll do is we'll try to figure out what the best day once a week is for everybody to kind of be here. And I just sent you guys the email in the chat. If you guys have any questions, concerns, um, please send them here. And then if you guys send those questions to me throughout the week, um, if you send them right there, I could read them on the live chat or answer your questions. Yeah, I was there for all 9 of them, Eric. So, what's the first business today? The rain has kind of started. It's not raining today, but the past couple days it started to rain. So I think rainy season might be here now. I have one guy that's landing at the airport, I think, in about 3 hours. So I've been in contact with him. He's flying in from Bangkok. Electricity, it was just a random, I guess, scheduled maintenance thing in my building. So it didn't have anything to do with anything negative or bad. It was the first time ever that the electricity went out, but it was supposed to be scheduled. They didn't tell me. I went downstairs to the management office and they did have a paperwork and it basically had, I think it was October 25th, and it said something like 8 o'clock to like 4:30 or something like that. But besides that, that's the only time electricity ever been off. Pumping content is better for you. Creating a regular schedule works both for you and the watchers. We'll see, because I have a feeling, I'm almost positive that a lot of people will send me a message on this stream and they'll say, um, hey, I missed your live stream. When are you going to do another one? So I can't always please everybody. Um, so I try to do it Monday, which is Monday for me, but it's really Sunday for you guys, for a lot of you guys. So I think Sunday might be the best day for you guys. I just have to figure out. I have an American audience, I have a European audience, and I'm trying to kind of balance that out. Also, let me know if you guys see any commercials or any ads during this live stream. I'm using OBS on here, and it really is confusing me because I can't see how many people are on here, and I can't really see anything. So I'm trying to open up my live stream in here as well. Give me 1 second, guys. Um, I always wear a hat. If you guys know that, I've been wearing. I don't know. I kind of feel naked without my hat. I've been wearing a hat probably since I've been like 16 years old. I have a whole bunch of. Actually, in a minute when I get up, I'll show you all the hats. I have about 5 hats I brought from the USA. Do I have another hat in here? I have all my hats are in my bedroom. Um, yeah, so like I said, someone is actually coming from Bangkok and they're flying in. Good thing they didn't fly in. Give me a second. I'll show you my hats in a second. Um, they're flying in from Bangkok. Luckily, very luckily, they had their ticket booked today instead of yesterday because the airport was not open yesterday. So I heard that the airport just opened up today at 4 in the morning. So maybe they would have rescheduled them, but it would have been kind of a hassle if they would have had a ticket for yesterday. So, um, I'm pretty sure you can. There's tons of pharmacies here. I don't take any medications. I don't even take aspirin, but there's tons of 5 or 6 pharmacies within a 5-minute walking distance here, and I've never heard anyone complain and say that they couldn't get it. So I think that's no problem. Let's take a look. So what else? Do we have any? I feel like I'm missing something that I wanted to tell you guys. Rainy season is now. I think the hotels are getting a little bit cheaper. Not only are they getting cheaper, but they're also much more readily available. Um, so a couple of hotels that used to always be booked, I noticed that they're not sold out now. So I kind of feel like right now is the very beginning where hotels are gonna start dropping prices. Probably for I'm guessing probably for the next month and a half, maybe 2 months. So if any of you guys are coming in the next month, a month and a half, I think you guys will be getting probably the cheapest, best deals of the year. Um, I think it was only my building. I think it was, I could be, you know what? I think I'm wrong because I walked outside and there was the government construction going on. They were so supposedly the story that I heard was that they were re-putting lines under the street. So it was just a maintenance thing. It didn't have nothing to do with infrastructure or anything like that. It was that the city was running lines under, so they had to turn the electricity off in a couple of these buildings. Um, Are long-term rentals more readily available? I believe so. I believe so because I've been looking on and off for the past few months, and it seems that a lot of these prior places I've seen are popping up more often now too. It was because of the hurricane, JV. It was because of the hurricane or the typhoon, whatever you want to call it. It was coming from the Philippines, I think it was, and it didn't really hit us that much. But supposedly they shut down the airport for like one day, I think. Oh man, if you haven't started the e-visa process, man, you better. You're very far behind. Eric, that the visa is going to take you at least 3 to 4 days minimum, minimum. So if you did it today, which I'm assuming you're in USA, um, it's going to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're probably not going to get, if you did your visa right now and everything went smooth, you probably wouldn't get your visa till at least Thursday. Thursday at least minimum. Now, a lot of people sometimes have issues. They will reject you in Thailand. Okay. So you're already a day ahead. So if it's too late for you now. They stop checking visas at 5 p.m. So your visa won't your visa won't get approved till at minimum Friday. Friday. So I would get on the ball because in my rough estimation, next week is pushing it extremely, extremely close. My girlfriend did the same exact application as me. I got approved. Hers didn't because of her address. We put the same address in there. Nothing was different. They denied her. So then she had to wait another 3 or 4 days. So if you have any issue on your visa not getting approved, um, it will cost you an extra 3 or 4 days. So I would do that. I would, I tell everyone, do your visa if you know you're coming at least in a month, do it then. Lose 1 or 2 days on your visa, but get it done as soon as possible because you don't know, is there a holiday coming up? What happens if the typhoon knocks things out and then the visa even gets slowed down even more? Yeah, you got to get it done as soon as possible. Leo, what's up, buddy? Um, Fancy hotels. Yeah, I think that's going to be one of my next videos. I think the next one that I kind of mentioned in a live stream before, I think we're going to do a $30 to $40 hotel budget video on one of probably in the next week. If it's not raining, then I'm going to try to shoot for that. Fiona, what's up? One YouTuber who lived in Vietnam year said that the return flight tickets from Hanoi to Saigon during the summer cost $300 to $500. I've never heard of that. I've I usually fly in from Bangkok. And Bangkok normally to Da Nang, a round trip ticket is about 130. A round trip is about 130 to no more than 150. A one way should be under $100 even at expensive time. So that's a I've never heard of it. Actually, you know what? We'll look right here. So, one YouTuber who lived in Vietnam years said that a return ticket from Hanoi to Saigon. So, you're talking about going from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh during summer. So, watch this. Look at if you'll look in the background, we'll pull it up right here. So, Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh. And let's just do a random date. Let's do something like let's do like December because you see December is kind of expensive. That's what the orange means. Green on this map means cheap, orange means medium, and red means expensive. But let's just pull this up real quick. So if you look Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh, there we go right there. So via jet looks like it's about 58 bucks one way. So like I said, I would be shocked if it was even 90 bucks. E-visas take 3 days. 3 business days. I've done 12 or 13 visas over the course of time, and mine always comes on the fourth day. So it's always 3 visa days, meaning today is Monday for Eric. but it's 5 o'clock for Eric right now, which means even if he gets it in right now, it's not going to count today. So that means it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday would be the very, very soonest. But the way I've always got it, it's always 3 days and then I get it the next day. So for me, it's always the 4th. So if you did it on a Monday, you would get it no sooner than Friday. Saturdays and Sundays don't count. So I'm realistically thinking Eric at best is going to get it this upcoming Friday at the very, very soonest. And more realistically, he's probably going to get it next Monday, which is 7 days from now. You probably know him. Chris Mix Lewis, he just decided to leave the country. Are you talking about the YouTuber? I do know a YouTuber named Chris Lewis about the run visa. I did do that one, New Observer. I didn't I've done I've done technically 3 visa run videos. So I'm not sure if you've seen them. But if you look right here, if you see this one, this is the Vietnam visa video, the Vietnam bus run. I also have another bus run right here. So that's the number 2. And then I had an interview with the e-visa company, Lin Visa. So if you look, I did a interview with the actual owner. So I got a bunch of questions answered there. So I did that one, and I would highly recommend going to check out this one. Would probably be the best one. Stay in Vietnam for 1 year with a simple trick. That's the name of it. But it is a Vietnam bus visa run video. So if you look, that's the video right there. You probably know him. I did a live from my balcony. Oh, you're in Nha Trang. Okay, nice. I still have not been there yet. This is the bus that you take for the Vietnam visa run on the bus. It's a very simple process. They want you to do it a month ahead of time, which I recommend too. I would say at least a month. You're extremely, extremely pushing it if you get under 3 weeks, because you're risking, if they can't get you the visa in time, you're going to have to pay the expedited fee of like $50 to get the expedited visa. So I recommend getting it a month ahead of time. That's my recommendation. I have to make a video on this place. $313 for 30 days. Nice. I almost stayed at the place downstairs, the 1 bedroom, which was $350 for 30 days, but it's an apartment. And if you look on the desktop back here, that is the schedule. They run every Wednesdays and Saturdays. So there's two bus runs a week. One is on a Wednesday, one is on a Saturday, and you basically go from 6 a.m. in the morning and you return back about 6 p.m. Are saying 50% are getting expedited. So Green Mitzi, I did my first one by myself and they rejected it and said I was in the country. The second time I did it, I had Lin Visa do it and they got everything approved ahead of time. So I'm 1 for 1 with Lin Visa when they do it, and I'm 0 for 1 when I do it on my own. So take those odds for whatever they're worth. 2 problems, Fiona. It's technically, it's maybe about $20 cheaper, maybe about $20. But Fiona, it takes the same amount of time. So you're not saving any time, but you have one giant risk, Fiona. So let me explain the risk. So let's say you do the So let me say that you do the flight option, right? And let's say you want to fly back the same day, or you even want so you want to fly back the same day, right? So you take the plane from Da Nang, you fly into Bangkok, right? Boom, you're done. As soon as you get into Bangkok, you need to send a picture of your exit visa to the visa company to show that you've left Vietnam, right? At that point, they will apply for your expedited visa, which is supposed to take 4 hours. But if you have any problem, that 4 hours can go to 8 hours. Now, guess what happens if you already have booked your return flight and you haven't got your visa yet? Then you lose your return trip ticket. So it's very risky. So how I recommend it is if you want to come back the same exact day to Vietnam, I recommend the bus. If you don't mind being out of the country for 3, 5, 7 days, then I recommend taking the flight to Bangkok. Everything's about 150 per person. What about a child? I don't know anything about a child, new observer. I don't know anything about that. I could not say. I've never seen a kid on the bus, so I don't know how that works. So I could not say, but it's roughly about 150. The most expensive I ever paid was 170, and I think that was because it was a Saturday, and I paid for the expedited one time. So Fiona, are what? So are you on the 45-day visa then? Are you or the 45-day exempt visa? You might be a European that all you have to do is leave the country and come back in. But as an American, we need an e-visa. Yeah, I'll try to find out about that. I've never heard anything about kids, so that's a good question. You could see the mountains. Um, I'll make a video review and I'll show it live. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, I don't know about kids. Okay, so I think you get the visa exempt 45. But Fiona, here's my question. Why don't you just pay the $25 for the 90-day visa? It's cheaper than having to leave the country every 45 days. You're spending more money in the long run on the 45-day visa because you have to, every 45 days, you're taking a flight. Whereas if you just pay $25, you only have to do the flight every 90 days. So I don't understand why you're not doing the 90-day visa. 1.6 bed, or you can get 2 twin beds. You know, one of my pet peeves, I hate staying in a hotel that has 2 beds. I hate it because I already hate the smaller size of the hotels, and then that extra bed always clogs it up. You would just go and you would apply for a 90-day visa, Fiona. Just apply for the 90-day visa because you're only screwing yourself because you're having to leave every 45 days. So you're paying for a flight every 45 days when if you just spend the $25 on the e-visa, then you just have to do it every 90 days. Um, so when your next visa is up, apply for the 90-day visa. So instead of the 45-day, just do the 90-day visa. I'm just going to message Lynn Visa tomorrow and have her expedite it just to be on. You could do that. I'm not sure if they can get it done that quick, maybe. And I'm not sure what they charge, but I think it's about $50 to expedite it. I'm pretty sure. It's $50. No, observer, it's $50 for the multiple entry. Don't get the multiple entry. There's no reason to get the multiple entry. The single entry 90 days is $25. So I don't know anybody that should get the multiple entry. They try to fool you into getting the multiple entry, but why are you guys getting a multiple entry? Are you going to leave the country multiple times during the 90 days? It's Yes, for the multiple entry, it's 90. It's for the multiple entry, it's 50. Single entry, 90 days is $25. So the single entry. Why do you guys want the multiple entry? There's no reason. So most of the people that are in my chat, they want to stay in Vietnam for 90 days. They want to stay here for 90 days. So why are you guys getting a multiple entry visa? Multiple entry visa is only good for people that want to leave the country multiple times. And I don't know anybody that's ever done that actually. So get the single entry for it's a single entry. I'll show it to you guys. We'll go right there on the site. Get the single entry 90 days. This is the website right here. Because here's the worst case scenario. So look, the multiple entry is $50, right? Here's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario, you get a single entry for $25, right? Let's say you accidentally have to leave the country for some reason, right? You leave the country, and guess what you do again? You just apply for another single entry, 90 days, and then you spend a total of $50 anyways. So there's no reason to pay the $50 up front. There's absolutely no reason to. There's no reason to pay the $50 up front. Maybe if you're some business person that needs to go from Vietnam to China, Vietnam to China, Vietnam to China, constantly back and forth, but there's no reason to get the multiple entry. So if you guys look right here, there's single entry, there's multiple entry. So if you guys look, let's go right here. But then why come to Vietnam? If you're not coming to Vietnam for multiple times, it doesn't make sense. I still would only get the single entry because you're just paying for two visas when you do the multiple entry. If you guys look up here where it says requested information, you'll see e-visa request information. You'll see a single entry, and over to the right you see multiple entry. Hit single entry, put in your dates, 90 days, and then pay for it, and it's $25. I'll give you the link right here. This is the official link. Make sure it's this one because the other ones are third party and they will kind of screw you. So here's the link. The page should look like this. And then when you scroll down, it'll say right here, personally apply for the e-visa. So I will drop this link in here. That's the page that you guys should be using right there. My wife and I met you on the street in Da Nang. We liked Da Nang so much coming back in January for 3 weeks this time. Where'd you meet me, Billy? Only answer the question with asterisks. Yeah, you only have to answer the question with asterisks. I'll show you guys on that part too. But the two biggest questions you have to do. So I'll show you guys. So if you guys see these red asterisks right here, do you guys see these over here? They'll say like current nationality, red asterisk, date of birth, red asterisk. Those are the ones you have to answer. But if you scroll down further, you'll see like name of hosting organization. That doesn't have a red asterisk. Purpose, that doesn't have an asterisk. All these questions don't all have like occupation. Occupation doesn't have a red asterisk. So you guys don't need those. How many days before the visa expires? It doesn't really matter because you have to leave the country anyways. So if you plan on coming back the same exact day, then I would put your first day as the same day that you're leaving. So for example, let's say your visa expires November 1st and you want to come back November 1st on your new visa, go ahead and put November 1st as your first date and then go and add 90 days to that on your exit date. But make sure this is where everybody screws up on your visa. You have to put exactly the correct information that's on your visa on the passport. Whatever your passport says, you have to do it, whether it has a space, whether it has a dash, anything, because I've seen people that put one too many extra spaces and they reject it. I've seen someone not put a dash in their middle name when they have a dash on their passport and it gets rejected. Um, right, that's what I'm saying on your 90-day visa. Let's say you're this is what I'm trying to explain. So let's just assume that your visa's up November 1st and you want to come back November 1st. So what I would recommend is if you're asking how soon, I would say I would recommend a month before, but I wouldn't, I mean, 10 days is extremely pushing it. 2 weeks is pushing it. So I would say a month ahead of time. And if not, 2 weeks, you're extremely pushing it, extremely, because it takes at least 3 business days. So let's say you did it on a Wednesday. That means it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday don't count. So at best, it would be a Monday, and most likely it'll be a Tuesday. And then if you did anything wrong on your application, they will reject it, send it back to you, and then you got to wait another 3 or 4 days. So, I mean, 2 weeks is extremely close. So longer than 2 weeks. 1 month is probably safe. 2 weeks and you're really pushing it. Um, a good photo, yes. So the thing about this is you have to put these two pictures. So if can you guys see these two pictures? One is a close-up picture of you with a white background. You could just take that in your hotel or your apartment, anywhere that you can find a white wall behind you. Just take a close up picture and then get a very clear picture of your passport with all the numbers at the bottom. And then you upload those. If those pictures are blurry or if they are a too big of format, it will give you an error. It'll say something like format too big. So at least you'll know that it's wrong from the start. And then you'll have to resize your photo or do anything like that. The juice place. Okay, the juice place. Um, did you guys come up and talk to me? I'm always in that juice. That little neighborhood's one of my favorite neighborhoods. There's an app for your phone you can download and take. So all I did literally, guys, I have a white wall. I have a white wall back there. I just stood up against the white wall and I just took a picture. Also, if you're in a hotel, usually they have white walls. Just get your camera, get it there, and just take a picture of you. It's very simple. Um, so those are the two things that you guys really want to make sure on your profile. Let me come in here. Monetization. Also, I wanted to know if, oh, by the way, if any of you guys get a commercial during the live stream, please let me know. Here, if any of you guys see a commercial during this, please let me know. Um, what do you use to pay Visa? Um, I'm I use my debit card. You can't pay cash, so you have to pay with card. An ad just played. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Um, let's see. I don't know why they don't sometimes. I'm not sure. Let me see. What other questions you guys got? Like I said, you guys can always during the week, you guys can send me an email if you guys have any questions, and then what I'll do is on the once a week Q&A, I will go ahead and read them here. Click away from your video. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, Leo. Maybe that's why my live streams don't make so much money is because they never show ads. They're supposed to, but for some reason they don't. But someone just said they just seen an ad, so very curious about why that is. Let me see. What other stuff did I want to cover? Um, Start a poll. Which video should I do next? I'm gonna ask you guys this one. Hotel video. What are some of the options I should give you guys? First month on $30 hotel, how much I made first month. Vincom Mall. Here you guys go. I'm gonna ask you. Why can't I? I'm gonna ask you guys this poll, so hopefully you guys will get this. So please vote on that. I'm trying to figure out which should I do for my next video. So please vote on that. Hopefully you guys can see the poll. I gave you guys 4 options of my next videos. Have you seen a basketball court since you've been here? I believe I have. I can't remember where, but I definitely have seen them. DeLong looks great. Natrings, have you been? What do you think? Is the typhoon near? So the typhoon's kind of not going to hit your. It's not even raining right now. I think yesterday. Um, I think yesterday was the worst of it, so it's not. Also, I have not been to Nha Trang, but I've known people that have went there, and oh, my microphone's still on. What the hell? So I know people that have went to Nha Trang, and basically they say it's a little bit more party central, a tad more expensive, and it's where the Russians go to holiday, whereas Nha Trang or Da Nang is where the Koreans go to have their holidays, a little bit cheaper and much more nature environmentally focused. Travis Travels had a cost of living in Da Nang video that had one. I did one of those, Leo. I did one. Mine didn't do that good. Let me show you exactly, Leo. I did mine, and it just didn't do that good. Not sure why, but and that's before I even knew who Travis Travels was. But mine just didn't do that good. I'll show you guys right here real quick. If you see it right there. Could you live for under $900 a month? That's this video right here. So that was my budget video right here. Da Nang on a budget. Living cost and monthly expenses revealed. So for some reason, Leo, that video just didn't do that good. Not sure why though. Near the river area. Okay, maybe there's one there. I know I've seen them. I just can't remember where. Good outside court with glass backboards. There's expat meetups. Okay. Yeah, for some reason, Leo, that video just didn't do good. Let me see how many oh, I had 5,000 views, but that's basically 5 months ago. So what is that? 1,000 views a month. He got 1,000,000 views, and I got 1,000. So big difference. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. Travis is the main man here. That's why, though. I think Travis is the biggest Danong full-time vlogger. Maybe another one that includes cost of living as title, but I see huge difference. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do another one. I have a different mindset, but people keep kicking me in the butt and telling me do it. They keep saying, "Oh, do another one." And I kind of think, "Man, my audience is going to get bored. They don't want to see the same video again." But I see all these other vloggers that kind of keep doing the same videos. So maybe I'm going to do it. Stewie, how is your daily subscribe? It's actually dropped, guys. So I kind of feel like since I don't do the daily live streams anymore, it's definitely went down. So it's definitely went down. We're at 2,200 subscribers though, so I'm happy about that. Let's see where we're at. We're at 2,210 subscribers. But if you guys will look, let's take a look at our subscribers. Now watch this. Let's look over the past, let's look at October. So look at the graph. If you guys see, October 21st, we hit a lot and we've dropped down a lot. Let's even take a look at the last week, because the last week is really when I have stopped doing the live streams every day. So if you guys look, there was 41 on Monday, 41 on Tuesday, 30 on Wednesday, 25 on Thursday, 7 on October 25th, 5 on October 26th, and 15 yesterday. So, the live stream has taken a hit. It's definitely taken a hit. And I think it's due to me not, or the subscriber count, not the live stream, the subscriber count. And I think it's due to me not doing the live streams. Let's see what the poll is. Let me see what you guys wanted. Which hotel should I do? $30 hotel. Oh, so close. It's literally a tie between the hotel video. I spelt video wrong. Hotel video, pros and cons of Vietnam. So maybe those will be my next two videos. Maybe those will be my next two. So hotel video, as soon as it clears up from raining, I will do that. And the pros and the cons. I do have some pros and I do have some cons, so that's the easy one. Travel, I stopped doing them simply, it sounds kind of like a bad answer, but because I would spend so much time and I would make so little money. I showed it before here, but might as well show it. So if you look on the live streams, if you look here, if we look at my live stream, what I make, I'll do like a 5-hour live stream, and sometimes I make like 80 cents. So if you look here, these are all live streams, Travel. So I did a 2-hour and 43-minute live stream, and I made $0. I made absolutely nothing. I did a 2-hour and 27-minute live stream. I made absolutely nothing. I did a 2-hour live stream. Where's the best place to stay in Da Nang? I made 33 cents. I did a 5-hour live stream, my cooking live stream, for whoever's seen that. I made 23 cents. I did a 2-hour live stream, made $1.33. So the simple answer is I'm spending a lot of time doing live streaming, and they don't make me anything unless people do super chats. And like I said earlier, I don't want people to feel like that they have to do super chats or that they have to tip or anything like that. So it's just hard for me to do. If you look right here, look at this. Look at that. It's a 2-hour live stream. 2-hour live stream, $1.67. 2-hour live stream, $1.33. The cooking one was 5 hours long, and I made 23 cents. Countdown to 2,000 subscribers made me $1. Now I'll show you on the flip side. On the flip side, some of these I make really good money. Like here, I made $9. I made $12. I made $25. But those are not due to the ads. Those are due to the subscribers sending super chats. So there's no way to predict that, and I don't want to ask people for that. But if I just do a live stream, the ads just don't make me any money. True, AJ. I do agree with that, which is the reason why I did it for so long. That's exactly why I did it for so long. But then it just wasn't paying off for me. I do put ads. That's the problem, is that I turned monetization on, and then it just doesn't pay off. All those have live ads. Those have ads, but for some reason they're not showing it. Did you go for Bonet? No, I didn't. I'm actually gonna cook today, but tomorrow I'm gonna go for Bonet. Not even for a trot talk. A trot talk is about 30 cents. It's 10,000. It is possible. Those are supposed to have ads on them. So either some reason YouTube isn't showing those, or they're just not making me money. Because now I have just seen ads on live. I don't know. I can't control it. I turn on monetization, which tells me that, but a lot of people tell me they don't see it. Just need to sacrifice a little. Payoff comes with hard work. I did that. So I've done that, AJ. If you guys look, let me just show you how many live streams I've done. I've done it. And remember, guys, I'm only at I think I have 68 days left until January's here. And remember, when January comes here, if I'm not making enough money, I'm going to have to go to China to teach. Just if I come back to your videos. I can't control that. I turn on monetization, and I can't control it, so I don't know. But this is basically what it boils down to. Let me show you guys real quick. So, YouTube Studio, analytics. So if we go down to live streams or content, that's what it is. So look at how many live streams I've done, guys. Look at this. I'll make the desktop the biggest. So look at how many live streams I've done here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I mean, there's literally, I've done 54. Down at the bottom it shows 54. So let's take a look. I've done 54 live streams since September 27th. So literally in a month, I've done 57 live streams. So the whole thing about it's gaining you subscribers and money, it's not transferring over to that, AJ. So like I said, I'm always transparent. I got no problem. So if you guys want to look, so last month I made, what did I make? I made roughly, I want to say $320, right? Analytics. So if you guys want to look, September I made $319. If you guys see right there, right? So I made $319 last month, September. Do you have an external program you use to do these lives? So when I'm on the computer right now, I'm using OBS, which is maybe the reason why it's not showing them. But when I'm outside, it's on my cell phone, and you guys say you never see them. So last month I made $319, right, guys? This month, let's take a look at see what I've done this month. $348. So I basically made an extra $20 roughly from last month. So all those live streams that I did from September to October have gained me maybe $1 each one. So I know what you're saying, AJ, and oh, if you keep doing it, it'll keep going. It doesn't really transfer me. It doesn't transfer over to that. And actually, if you guys look, I have had less subscribers this month than I did last month. So if you look, in the month of October, I have 525 subscribers, right? But let's go take a look at September. I had 615. So, so if you look at that, AJ, I've actually had less subscribers this month, and I've only made 20 extra dollars for doing all those live streams every day. So that's the roundabout answer of why I just don't see the value in doing a live stream as much, because it didn't gain me any more extra follow. In fact, it's lost me subscribers. Last month I had 615. This month I have, so it went from 615 down to 525. So almost 100 less. And I've only gained about an extra $20. So is all those live streams worth $20 and 100 less subscribers a month? Um, I'm not sure. He probably knows. I'm sure he knows what it is. I'm sure he knows what it is. He's been here longer than me, I'm assuming. I don't know how long he's been here for. What's up, Clarence? What's up, buddy? What's up? So, do you guys got any more questions? I don't know. We're at about 1 hour. I don't know. I'm gonna do an election. Actually, I'm gonna do a Halloween stream, and I'm gonna do an election stream. I appreciate it, Clarence. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, what was I gonna say, guys? I'm gonna do a Halloween stream, and I'm going to do a election stream, and I'm going to. So those are going to be two streams. Those will be two kind of planned streamed. Go to the most successful YouTubers. I did that, AJ. I've done that. Go look at my videos. I've done that. I've done that. I've definitely done that. We'll see, Stewie. We will see. That will be very, very interesting. We will see. Wow, second ad. I don't know why. So, whenever I do the live streams on my phone, you guys never see them, and I can't figure out why. Because, let me show you real quick, guys. When I do the live stream, I go into here, and I'll show you guys. I don't know. Let me see if you guys can see this. But I go into here, and if you hit advanced settings, I will hit enable monetization, which is supposed to show ads for you guys. But everyone always says they don't get them. So I think that's a big reason. Now, if they were showing commercials during my long 4-hour, 5-hour, 3-hour long streams, I probably would have made more money, which sucks, because then instead of only making $1, I probably would have made 5, 6, 7, maybe $10. But they just weren't showing ads. I have no clue why. Have you done a video with the tourist attractions? The Dragon Bridge and the markets I have. So the street markets and the Dragon Bridge I have. I use Brave Browser and I never see your ads on your YouTube. I know if you guys have YouTube Premium, I think it still gets paid. I still get paid for YouTube Premium, but I'm not sure how it works. I just know I turn it on and it's supposed to show up, but a lot of people say it never does. So I don't know. I can't control that part. I just turn it on and it's supposed to work, but I don't know. For some reason, for anybody that's seen the last video that I did where I was at the college and I went into the local neighborhood, why do you think that video didn't do so good? Was there anything that you guys weren't interested in that video? Because that was one of the lowest ranking videos that I've done. If you guys will look, it's ranked number 8. You guys will see. Come on, why does it always do that? If you guys will see, it's ranked 8 out of 10. The views are down, everything's down on it. So, not sure. Maybe you guys didn't like it for some reason. Do people who are subscribed not see your ads? No, everyone sees them. People are starting to use ad blockers. Nearly people that watch the ad blockers don't see your ads. Maybe. Stewie, you loved it, but most people didn't. Shockingly, that was one of my lowest viewed. So out of 10 videos that it measures, that was the 8th lowest out of 10. So I try to figure out what does good and what does bad, and then I either adjust it or something, but I don't know what was so bad about that video. That's what kind of surprised me. I thought you guys would like, because no one really shows you the local part of Danong. And it was kind of like a vlog slash live stream type of video, but it just didn't do that good. In 3 days, it's only had 800 views. Compare that to the neighborhood video that I did like a week ago. That has 6,000 views. So I'm not sure why, guys. Not sure why that is. Only if I click away. My mail. Let me check real quick. Do you guys got any questions? Do you guys have any questions about travel? Maybe that's why, Jason, maybe. But it's weird because you guys love watching my live streams, which is basically all unedited local stuff, but then on an uploaded video, it doesn't really do anything. Can you share how many people are coming from YouTube search? Portrait lives compared to landscape lives don't. Opposite. It's the opposite, AJ. I get 5,000 views. I get 1,000 views on portrait live streams. I get maybe 200 views. So the real reason is, this is why I switched to portrait, AJ, because on portrait, YouTube will show you on the YouTube shorts. So I get so many subscribers, not so many, but I get so many views and a little bit extra subscribers when I do portrait live streams. But if I do a landscape live stream, I get 200 views. That's it. So nothing much. So I missed someone's message. College local. I literally bumped into that college. I had no idea it was even there. I was in the local part of town, and we were looking at those drinks, and there was a hole in the wall almost. And I was like, "What is that hole?" And it's literally a pathway to the college. And at first I thought it was a park. Can you share how many people are coming from your YouTube search? I'm not sure how to show that. That's why I go. Honestly, last video was great, but might not be of interest for a huge audience. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe, I think the underground local Danong stuff is only good for probably live streams. Your followers are pretty old. Why don't you find a Vietnamese veteran who's willing to talk about his experience? Maybe. We have those coming up. So I have 2 next door neighbors that are going to do some interviews with me. I'm hoping that will be done very soon. And then there's another American guy coming tonight, actually. I think his flight just took off. He's coming in from Bangkok, and I'm going to try to see if he's interested in doing a video. Price videos will do well. So the problem is, Trapper, almost all my videos have to do with cheap and price, and none of those have really exploded. Now, the best one that I've done is the $300 rental apartment, which got me 27,000 views 2 months ago. But I do a lot of eating for under $10, food for under $5, what you can get for $8. I could do a lot of those, and they do all right, but none of them do anything crazy. I feel like people who watch your videos are tourists to want to visit Da Nang. Probably. Um, it's probably that. And the problem is, I hate repeating my videos. I see other people that are just cranking out apartment videos and like, here's an apartment video. Then 3 days later, here's another apartment video. Here's another apartment video. Here's a restaurant video. And it's like, at that point, I kind of feel like I'm just a apartment rental channel. I haven't ran in, so honestly, I don't run into too many Americans here. Americans are probably the least amount of travelers that I've ran into here. You're gonna definitely run into Koreans the most. Then some other Asians. Then it's gonna be like Russians, a couple other Europeans. But Americans seem to be one of the lowest. To do that pissed them off. Yeah, because like everyone's just like, just keep cranking out the apartment videos, and I'm like, I'm a travel channel. Like, I don't want to turn into a real estate agent travel like channel. So it's like you have to have a fine balance. Like at a certain point, if I just keep doing apartment videos, I'm just a real estate agent on YouTube. Can you guys do more grocery food? I love doing the grocery ones, but they just don't do good. Um, I'll do another grocery one because I go grocery shopping every single week, but um they just don't do that good. Let me see if I actually have one. I know I've done some live streams of them, but I've definitely done a grocery store because I've definitely done the moon milk, but I don't think it really did that great. Let me see. Um, it was definitely in this one. Where was it? Where was it? So I'd see this one's eat like a local for $2 a meal. This is the market 5 months ago. Only 2,000 views. This is me going to the grocery store. Um, and that one did okay, but not that great. But this is me going shopping at the Moon Milk. What about dating videos, where to meet local girls or something? So I think that's extremely hard in Vietnam. For one, I have a girlfriend. For two, it's a very tough place to date. The one stat that I like to give away is that 75% of Vietnamese women are married by the time they're 25 years old. That's the first problem. The second problem is the language barrier. So it's going to be much, much less widely spoken English here. The culture barrier is also going to have another problem. Vietnamese work a lot, and you're not just going to randomly go out on the beach and randomly meet a Vietnamese lady. Um, Not an American Vietnam veteran, a Vietnam. I see, I see. Maybe. The more live, the better. It hasn't transferred that way, Coconut Man. I showed you the stats. So, Coconut, if that was true, then explain this. I would love for your insight on this, Coconut Man. So, let's look here, Coconut Man. You've known I've done lots and lots of live streams, right? So if you look last month, Coconut Man, look at right here. Coconut Man, last month I had 615 subscribers in the month of September. I made $320. Nothing has changed in October, right? I had 615 subscribers. And now this month I have not lost, but I have only gained 525 subscribers. So I've gained 100 less subscribers this month, and I've only made an extra $20 by doing all those lives. So if your stat was correct, I should have made more money than what I've made the first month, and I should have gained a lot more subscribers, which I haven't. I only see when I click on your live stream or when I come back to your live stream, the ads. Okay. That's what other people say too. I'm not sure why. I can't control it, guys. It kind of sucks because I probably would be making a little bit more money off the live stream, but like I said, there's nothing I can do about that. I just turn on the monetization and it's up to YouTube. 539. Let's check this one out. The live stream draws people in to watch it. If that was true, like I said, Coconut Man, then explain why I got 100 less subscribers this month and I didn't make much more. I think I made maybe an extra $20 roughly. So basically it didn't really do anything for me. So like whether I did the live streams or not, I made 20 extra dollars, which is 80 cents a day if you break it down by the month. Or basically I lost 100. I didn't lose 100, but I didn't gain as many subscribers in the month of October that I did in September. Let me see, guys. Feel free. That people send me. Also, I forgot I do have a consultation tonight too, guys. Broader topics like what? Give me an idea. Like that's why I did that poll. The broader topics, when I go a little bit further out, they seem not to do that good. Like I did the mall. Like to me, the mall is a broader topic. Like most people, everybody wants to know apartments, visa, food. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me do a mall video. Let me do the train video. Let me do different things like that, and they just don't do good. I lose subscribers sometimes. Sometimes I'll look and I'll lose subscribers. The hats answer the questions. I don't know what that means. Is it better to do live stream or teach English in Shenzhen? Uh, Teach English for sure. Live streams don't make me any money. My uploaded videos make me money. Not a ton, but uploaded videos make me a lot more than the live streams don't make me anything unless you guys send super chats. But if I just do a live stream and nobody tips, then I make $1 maybe. So the live streams are nothing. Whereas my uploaded videos make money based on the views by how many people view it. Cafe or pool halls? Maybe. I would kind of think the mall would kind of be more interesting because they're large malls. They have cafes in them. They have food. They have bowling alleys. They have movie theaters rather than just a one-off small cafe. FFT, what's up? So, let me know if you guys got any more questions. Like I said, I dropped my email there. So if you guys have questions throughout the week, please send me an email, ask any questions you want, and then on my once a week Q&A stream, I will read them here. I'm trying to figure out how I can actually show them, which I think I probably can figure out, but I will show your guys' messages and then we'll answer them here. So anytime you guys got a question, just drop me an email and I will probably read it on the next week's live stream. Let's see. So this is, I'll show you guys what, if we come into the analytics, you guys will see what it recommends videos for me to do. So here's what they're recommending. A Vietnam travel guide. That's why you'll see a lot of the guys right now are doing Vietnam travel guide. Ultimate Vietnam travel guide. 14 days in Vietnam. Ultimate travel guide. The best places in Vietnam. So that's why if you go look at some of the bigger names here in Da Nang, they're doing like an ultimate travel guide because they're seeing that. Look at this one. Video about how to get a visa for Vietnam. Here we go, right? So you guys will see, this is what YouTube is pushing us to do. Super easy Vietnam visa. Big changes, Vietnam. There's Travis. Vietnam, the best places to retire on a budget. How to find a job in Vietnam. Retiring in Vietnam. How to make your money last. So these are all the ideas that YouTube is pushing for us to do. Take a look at your inbox in the mail. I did. Observer, I just sent you a message. I don't have a WhatsApp, so I sent you a message and I let you know that you can send me any question that you want. Send it to the email. So I just responded to you. You need to ask yourself how many people searching for Da Nang video, and in fact, how many Americans I know, Dead Shark. That's kind of the problem, that I'm kind of boxed in on Da Nang. That is actually the problem. So it's a catch-22 because in Da Nang, my videos do good, right? My videos do better here than in the Philippines. But in the Philippines, there's so many much more topics, much more broad situations that you can talk about in the Philippines. But my videos don't do good in the Philippines. Whereas here, my videos do much better, but it boils down to apartments, visas, and food. No, Air Legend, I don't think there's going to be anything. The last time I spoke to the Lind Visa owner, they said nothing in the works, so I don't think anything. The weather at the moment in Da Nang, it's fine right now. It hasn't rained all day, and if it did rain, it was very, very on and off. Hoi An video. I'm going to do Hoi An very, very soon. Probably in the month of November. If it's not raining, we are definitely going to do a Hoi An video in November. So as long as it's not raining in November, we're going to do a Hoi An video. That's the one city that I just still haven't been to, shockingly, that we will go to. So Hoi An for sure. Then I got to figure out what I'm going to do in December, because December 12th, my rent here is due. So I'm slightly debating maybe downgrading to a 1 bedroom, but we will see when that gets closer. It's still over a month away. And I do want to take another train trip. So I do want to take a train trip, and I do want to go to Hoi An. So Hoi An will be in the month of November, as long as it's not raining like crazy. But, oh yeah, I haven't asked, but if any of you guys have not liked or especially subscribed to the video or to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the live stream. If you can, please just take a quick second and hit the subscribe button. Let me know, can you guys even see the subscribe button on your end or not? I'm trying to see if I could see it on my end. So we have 2,211 subscribers. So please, we'll take a quick second. If any of you guys can see that, please hit the subscribe button. If you guys gained any knowledge, any entertainment, any value out of this, please hit the subscribe button. I'll give you guys 20 seconds. So please go ahead and Tap that. I won't get ahead of you guys. I'll sit here. We'll give you guys 20 seconds. Please hit that. It does help the channel out and it does help this channel grow. So please hit that. We will, not a moment of silence, but we'll give you a moment of peace to hit that like button. So please hit the subscribe button. I was trying to get to 2,500 subscribers by October 31st, but it doesn't look like we're going to get there. But maybe 2,300. Maybe we can get to 2,300. 550. 550 includes everything, though. That includes my electricity. That includes my 2 bedroom, my 2 bathroom. No matter how much electricity I use, it's all included. Plus, the amazing part for me is I don't have a security deposit and I can leave at any time. I don't have a long-term lease. I have a month to month. Air Legend, you could do both. I prefer to go get my ticket a couple days, 2 or 3 days ahead of time, just so you don't worry about it being sold out or anything last minute. So I've taken the train twice. Both times, I think I got the ticket 2 times ahead of time. But assuming that there's going to be tickets, then you could go get it as you go, no problem. Just we don't know if the tickets are always going to be there. Book the train. So the other thing I want to give you advice about the train, you have to bring your passport. So make sure that you bring your passport. So because I know maybe with a picture, if you have a picture of your passport, they might be able to sell you a ticket. But I would just recommend bringing your passport. I'm in Danong now for 1 month. Would you be keen to catch up? Possibly. It depends on my schedule. Um, because it's raining now. I have a couple of videos that I'm trying to make. Um, and there is an American guy that I've been trying to help out get here. He's just showing up today, so just keep checking in or um look for my live chats. Whenever I do my live chats, just ask me then. I did watch the UFC. I had to stay up somewhat late that night, but I watched it. I think Dirty Fingers shows it, and there's at least 2 bars that show UFC, but I watch it on my phone. I watch it on my phone or I watch it on my laptop. But you can go down to the bars. There's at least 2 or 3 bars. I think one's Dirty Fingers. I think the other one's called Shamrock. So I think those two always show it, but I always end up watching it on my phone or on my laptop. Also, guys, I want to give a plug to myself shamelessly. If any of you guys need advice or help or visa questions or apartment questions or hotel questions, come here. Let me make this a big screen so you guys can see this. These are my links. Let me just quickly describe them. First, this is a buy me a coffee. If you guys click here, this will take you guys to basically it's like a PayPal site. If you guys want to help the channel out, you guys can buy me a coffee, which is like a donation. If you want to come book a 1 hour consultation, which is basically about anything that you guys need to know, a variety of topics. All you do is come here. All you do is book your date, your time, boom, set up. In fact, I have a consultation booked for later on tonight. I have a 30-minute consultation right here. I also have 4 different tiers of monthly memberships. So if you guys want to help the channel out by any one of these 4 memberships, you guys can do that as well. And here is one of my favorites that I like to recommend right here, which is for any of you people that are coming out to Danong shortly. This is for all you guys, so listen up. Anyone that's coming out to Danong that's nervous, unsure, not really understanding the ropes, you guys can book my in-person welcome service, which is right here. And what this is I meet you at the airport. I literally pick you up as soon as you walk out of the airport. We go get currency for you if you guys need it. We go to the ATM machine if you need it. I will get you back to your hotel. I will go take you in person in town to get a legit, real SIM card from a real company, not at the airport, not the ones that sometimes work, sometimes don't, and they rip you off on your gigabytes and who knows if it works. Then I also give you a tour around the neighborhood of Antoine, the beach, the restaurants. I can tell you guys anything that you guys want. So if you guys want to book that service, please do. Um, that is called the in-person welcome service. It's kind of like an orientation. I have a PayPal, the same thing that you guys can donate for the channel. And I do have a Facebook and an Instagram. So if you guys want to check those out, please do. Dirty Fingers. It's called Dirty Fingers, not 30 Fingers. Dirty with a D. Dirty. And I think Shamrock. I think those two are. I watch them on live stream on my computer, but I think that one is. I think both of those show them. I'm 99% sure. Um, we're a little over an hour now, so do you guys got any more questions? Questions, concerns, topics? Because I don't know if we will do another live stream until next Sunday for most of you guys, but I think it'll be Monday for me. So let me know if you guys have any quick questions. Let me check. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, but I think we've covered everything. Are we missing anything? Are we missing anything? Are we missing anything, guys? Are there any food grocery delivery services? So they have Grab food delivery. And I think Grab also does like groceries. I think they'll do stuff like that. I've never done it, but I think they do pick up groceries and random other items and stuff like that. But Grab definitely does food delivery. I just had that the other day. Um, what else? I think there's Grab. It's like called Grab Services or something. Let me see. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick. Give me a quick second. Um, I think it's called Express. I think that's what it's called. If you guys look, I think it's called Grab Express. And I think that's what it is. They will like deliver stuff to you. I think it's also called Grab Express too. Well, they'll deliver almost anything. If there is a delay, don't worry too much because UK, US, and Australia get 2 weeks visa free. US doesn't get. What do you mean? USA doesn't get any free visa. No free visa for USA. If you're here for 1 day, Coconut Man, as an American, you need an e-visa. Appreciate it, Trapper. I know they were out. I actually got food delivered because I didn't have nothing to eat. Um, it wasn't crazy, but it was lightly sprinkled. It was lightly drizzling. I almost never get Grab delivery. I think I've maybe done it 5 times. Yeah, Coconut Man. No, there's no such thing as a free visa for Americans. If you're here for 1 hour, you need a visa. So Americans do not get any free visa. Best spots for live music, video. I have not. I had a friend that loves music, and he said it was a little bit harder, but I kind of think most people, there is like a couple of these little bars that do them every once in a while that you just gotta kind of check on Facebook. But I think there is places in Hoi An, so I think some people go out to Hoi An. Get the extra bed removed. The extra bed removed at where? Umbrellas and gave up. Okay. Yeah, so Live music. I'm not a big live music person, but I do see on Facebook it'll say like, "Hey, come down to Radio Dublin tonight where we have a live concert." So they do have stuff like that. But I think there is some stuff in Hoi An because I do know a guy that was a jazz piano player that came out here and he was doing, I guess, concerts or performances in Hoi An. And he said that there's a little bit more going on there. So maybe you guys can check out Hoi An or join some of these Facebook groups where you guys can kind of get alerted for some of these concerts or performances. It's not expected. It's not common. A lot of time, if you leave a tip, they will try to give it back to you. Personally, the only time I debate about giving a tip is usually when it's a driver that has really helped me out. But don't make an effort to leave money at a restaurant. If you feel 1,000% that you have to, just leave the change. Like for example, let's say it's 36,000 VND and you give them a 40,000, just leave it and just walk away. But don't leave some big tip. It's just not expected. It's just not a thing here. Maybe if people carry your bags upstairs, like if you stay in a hotel, maybe at that situation, or if you have a driver that takes you around like a lot, then that. But at a restaurant or something like that, no. That's what I was saying. Like if you have someone that will take like your bags up or something, maybe you could do it then. Nothing crazy, but maybe a 20,000, maybe 30,000, but don't go crazy. Or maybe like when you leave the hotel, if you want, maybe 40,000 or something, leave on the bed, but not for a restaurant, not for stuff like that. You don't really do it. I've done that. I've done that a lot of times, Jessica. Is there any reason why you wouldn't I've done it tons of times. I've done it a lot. I used to take you guys out every single night for dinner. I think like my last 3 or 5 live streams were of dinner. Let me see. Pretty sure most of these live streams right here, Will Travels Live, dinner time. So this was a dinner live stream. See, it shows the video ad right there, but that's on the uploaded video. Oh, right. There it is right there. Okay. So if you scroll, you'll see me eating dinner. Oh yeah, that was the guy. You guys remember him? I think his name was Dale. I'm actually cooking tonight. Continuously? I did, Jessica. Every single night for about the past week, I took you guys out to dinner. I did it a lot. So I think you must have missed it, Jessica. Here, let me show you real quick, Jessica. I'm gonna show you. I just had this conversation, but I don't mind going back to it, Jessica. Let me show you. So if you will take a look right here. So it boils down to this right here, Jessica. Live streams. Here we go. So Jessica, if you take a look up here, you will see. So if you look, these are all my live streams, right? So I did all these live streams. Let's see where they at. Let's go to Past 28 days. So all these live streams I did for like 4 or 5 hours, they would make me like 74 cents. I did a 2 hour and 44 live stream. 95 cents for a 3 hour live stream. 92 cents. 45 cents for a 2 hour live stream. 63 cents for a live stream. So I was doing 4 or 5 hours of live streams and making 80 cents. So for me, it just wasn't worth it. And then on not only was it not worth it financially, but a lot of people are saying, why do you keep doing a live stream every single day? Oh, your fans, they don't want to see it. So I kind of said, okay, what I'll do is I'll do one live stream a week. I'll do a Q&A style. Um, and basically whatever questions you guys want, you guys can email me. I left my email in the description, so you guys can contact me if you guys have a question during the week. Just email the question, and then on that next live stream I'll read them on here and answer them. But basically the two answers was, the first part was I was doing 2, 3, 4 hour live streams and I was making 38 cents. I was making 42 cents. I was making 90 cents for a 5 hour live stream, and it's just kind of not worth it. And then the other people would say, hey man, you're doing them every day, I can't keep up, why do you do so many? So I said, okay, we'll switch it up. Instead of doing them every day, I'll just do it once a week. So I'm just listening to the audience. Do you need to go to China to teach? I would prefer you. So Jeff, here's the problem. So China will pay me $4,000 a month and give me a free apartment to teach English in China. I will work Mondays through Fridays. I will work no weekends, no night times. I will get paid winter off and paid summer off. In Danong, I will make about $1,200 to $1,400 a month. I will get no free apartment. I will have to work weekends. I will have to work nights. I will get no paid winter. I will get no paid summer. So that's the reason, Jeff. It's very simple. It boils down to um, financial decisions. So that's the problem. If Danong paid the same as much as China, absolutely, I would stay here. But China pays 4,000 a month and a free apartment. Danong pays maybe 1,400 a month, no free apartment. China, Monday through Friday, no weekends, no night times. Danong, weekends, night times. China, summer vacation paid, winter vacation paid. Danong, no summer vacation, no winter vacation. That's the answer. Danong is not worth it. I would not teach English anywhere in person anymore unless it was China. China pays 4,000. That's next expensive, highest paying country, South Korea, and they pay about 2,000. So it's about 50% less than China. Then after South Korea is probably Vietnam, not Danong. Danong, unfortunately, everyone wants to come here, so it drives the price of in-person teaching down. But if you go to Ho Chi Minh or if you go to Hanoi, then you get paid better. But shockingly, Danong, you get paid very little because they know that so many people come here and they can pay them peanuts. Then Bangkok in Thailand even pays less than Vietnam. So I would never teach English in person unless it was for China. That's it. That's the only place. So that's kind of the answer to that question. Now, if my channel can break even of what I pay in bills in Danong by the time January comes, then my plan is to stay here in Danong. But if it doesn't, then I'm going to go teach in English in China. So I have a backup plan and a current plan. That's basically how it breaks down. So let me check these last messages real quick. Any last minute questions, guys? Gmail. Benno, what's up, man? You came in at the last minute. I'm just about to sign off, buddy. I'm just about to get off here. We've been on here for, I don't know, an hour and a half. Psycho, what's up? You guys are all showing up at the last minute. Oh, you're in China, so we're gonna switch positions probably. You're coming to Danong, and I'm probably going to China. So we're switching roles. My visa is up January 2nd. So no matter what, I have to make a decision before then on where I'm going. Psycho, what's your question? Yeah, Jeff, we'll be switching positions. What city are you in? Because I'm only interested in teaching in 4 different cities in China. So I've actually got a couple of job offers back in September, but I turned them down either because they weren't the cities that I was interested in, or they just didn't meet my requirements. I'm only interested in 4 cities, so that's also the other reason I'm kind of picky about it. What's the long game for streamers? You don't have to answer personally, but for other streamers, for me, it's just two simple things. It's one, I enjoy doing this. I love being helpful. I love getting out information. I love documenting my life and helping people out at the same time. And the other one is to at least break even on paying my bills. So it'd be great to travel the world and basically break even. So those are the two answers. I love documenting things. I'm a radio and TV major, so I love shooting video. Um, I love documenting my life. I love to travel. And on top of that, if I could break even or make money at the same time that I travel, then that's exactly what I do it for. So my cities are number one that I would choose, but it's probably the lowest paying out of the 4 cities that I want is Chengdu. My number two would be Guangzhou. My number three would be Shenzhen, and my number four would be Hangzhou. Don't have 401ks, not paying into Social Security. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? Um, that's why it's very hard for me to pass up on China, Psycho. Because if I go to China, I could probably save $30,000 a year. I go to China and put in 3 years, save 90 to $100,000. Leave China, come back to Southeast Asia with 100 grand, open up an online business and invest and basically go from that point. I'm asking because I would want to stream part-time when I retire. I appreciate it, Jeff. I appreciate it. It would be great if I got paid by the minute, I would be a millionaire. But some reason, um, for it's kind of, I don't want to say an insult, but what do they call it? A backhanded compliment. So many people say, "Man, I love your videos. They're so great. You're so helpful." But then I look and I go, "Yeah, but I'm still not breaking even on my bills." And then I go see jackasses that are on YouTube that provide no talent, provide no information, and they make tons of money and they have tons of subscribers. So it's kind of a hard thing to see is that, but whatever. That's why it's very hard for me to pass up on China, Psycho. I don't want to go to China necessarily because I enjoy doing my channel and I'm in a nice groove. Um, but it's hard to pass up something that great financially. Some of these degen content on Kick that just go off drinking, I know, but guess what, Psycho? Those guys get 30,000 subscribers and they make thousands of dollars a month. Whereas myself, I don't even break even and I have 2,000 subscribers. So who's the idiot in the long run? Is it me or is it them? Um, So I don't I want to be in a tier 1 or a very very large tier 2 city. I'm not into the smaller cities. I want to stay in the south of China. I really like to stay around, be able to get to Hong Kong. I've been to Shenzhen, I've been to Chongqing, and I would like to stay in the south of China. Um, I don't want to go up to Beijing. I don't want to go to Shanghai. Too expensive. They're just too expensive cost of living. Too many people, too expensive. I wouldn't save as much money. Like if I go to China, I'm literally saving 80% of all my money. 80%. Um, so they pay you 4,000 a month, right? So just let's just use the numbers. They pay you 4,000 a month plus a free apartment. So there's no money coming out on an apartment. $4,000. Now you do have to pay taxes and technically Social Security in China, like retirement. So take out about 500 to 600 bucks. Maybe Jeff will know this. Jeff, do you know how much roughly they take out a month for your China Social Security or your retirement, your taxes in China? Roughly, what I hear from everyone is about 500 or 600 bucks. So if you minus 4,000 plus, let's call it six, you're at $3,400. So I'm at 3,400 bucks. You guys already know I budget and I live cheap. So I could not imagine myself spending more than $500 on food and transportation and any entertainment. Since I don't drink, I don't go to bars, I don't go crazy. So let's take 500 bucks from 3,400. That's $2,900 a month that I'm pure pocketing. So let's call it 3,000 times 12 months. That's $36,000 a year. That's exactly how you lose your money. You are an exact example. So this is what I tell people. Anytime I see anyone spending over $1,000 a month in Danong, I know one of four things. They either drink a lot, they either spend a lot of money on women, they either go eat steak every single day constantly, or they have some kind of addiction. That's it. But there's no way that you can spend more than $1,000 a month if you don't have those issues. For me, I spend 750 bucks a month on everything, and that's with a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom included in all that price. Um, so that's the hard part. That's really hard for me to pass up on China. So it'll be a great consolation prize if I have to leave Danong and basically kind of have to shut down the channel. It'll be a great financial consolation. But on the flip side, if I end up somehow breaking even or making a little bit of money every month, then I'm going to kick myself in the pants probably 10 years down the road and say, damn, I should have went to China and made that money. I guess. I understand it. I understand why people do it. I just can't. For me, even if I became a millionaire, I just couldn't blow money. My mindset from when I was a kid is that I always felt like I was going to run out of money, so I just can't. Um, they have their ways. Our school was sneaky. They paid us each month. Rules are bendable. If they, I saved a ton of money. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the only reason I would go to China. That's the only reason why is financial wise. That's it. That's it, man. So I have like 70. I think I have a little less than 70 days left to figure out what um what my plan's going to be. But until then, I'm just going to keep cranking out videos, hope that the channel grows, hope that it starts becoming more financially successful. And if it does, then guess what? Maybe we can stay here and do this video. You don't have a Go booking or whatever affiliate? I tried doing that. I tried and they never approved me. It just, I applied for it and nothing ever came from that. There was no information after that. Um, maybe I'll try to do it again, but I never got an email back. I applied and it just never did anything. So maybe I'll try it again, but no luck as of so far. I don't use Booking, so I wouldn't have a Booking affiliate, but the Agoda one, it would not. You know what? I think it wouldn't let me. It would say it said like error. I think it said an error when I tried to sign up. So I don't know, but maybe I'll try it again. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So guys, please go check out the links on my page if you guys want to help out the channel by sending me a coffee, a buy me a coffee, a PayPal. If you guys want to book a consultation, if you guys want to book the in-person service, please do. Like I said, I do have one tonight. So I am getting ready for that. It won't be, actually, it's late for me because it's going to be California Pacific time. Like I've told anyone, Coconut Man, I would be happy if someone made me a deal and they just said, guess what? You will never have to worry about, you will have $1 in your bank account at the end of every month after all your bills. I would take that deal. They'd say your rent's included, whatever trips you want to go take, whatever you want to do, but you're only going to have $1 in your bank account after all your bills and everything that you need. I would be happy with that. I never met him either, Jeff. That's a guy that I really like. I like his channel a lot. I would love to be able to run into him. I tell everybody, you probably haven't seen the live stream, but I tell everybody he's like kind of he reminds me of Anthony Bourdain. I really, really like his channel. Oh, at a university. I did not know that. That's awesome. People keep telling me to do a radio show out here, but I have no clue how to go about that or anything. But I would love to meet him. I would love to meet him. I watch his videos too. I think I've actually commented on a couple of his videos, but I don't think he ever responded. I think I put something like, I enjoy your videos. I'm out here too. And I think I said it, I have a YouTube channel, and I don't think he responded, or he just maybe said, oh, okay, cool, or something like that. But I've never seen him. I never ran into him, but I do like his channel. Pro account. Let me check. I didn't know that. Um, yeah, I would like to meet him, but I don't know. I've never seen him out in person or anything like that. If you constantly make 300 per month, find partnerships where they pay you 350. I don't know what you mean by partnerships. Um, and that's a lot of work to do just to break even. So, um, like I said, it's really, really hard for me to pass up on China. China's going to pay me 4,000 a month and give me a free apartment. Um, and if I go spend 3 years out there, I'll be extremely, extremely set financially after 3 years. So it kind of has to be worth it for me to keep doing this channel. Like, kind of sucks to bust my ass to break even. And then what? I'll be 43 years old with nothing in the bank, 44 and 45, and just keep breaking even. At a certain point, I got to start making money. My goal is to at least start breaking even for the short term, and then maybe drag it out 6 months, maybe a year, and then hope that the channel actually starts producing a decent amount of money. But the problem is the next semester starts in January in China. So if I pass up on teaching in China in January, the next semester won't be till August. So it's kind of like I have to make a decision for the long term, because I can't just say like, oh, okay, I didn't make that much money in January. Let me go decide to teach English in China in March now. It'll be too late. I would have to have already got hired, and I would have already had to have got my work visa. So that's the only problem with this. It's just timing. It's timing. If my channel would have got monetized when I first got here back in February, I would have had almost a year being monetized and trying to grow the channel. Instead, I just got monetized in September, which is what, not even a month and a half ago. So I'm trying to go from monetization a month and a half ago to breaking even or more in like 3 months. It's extremely hard on that time frame. And it kind of sucks to go, hey man, I worked this whole month. What'd you make? What'd you save? Oh, I didn't save nothing. I just broke even. And then it's like, it's kind of hard, but we'll see. Like I said, I still got like 60 something days. So who knows? Maybe something will pop up. Maybe something changes. You need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours. So 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is how you get monetized. It took me forever. It took me about 10 months to reach 500 subscribers, and then I did the apartment video, and the apartment video and the visa video got me like 400 subscribers off those two videos. So like in 2 months, I got like 1,000 subscribers, but in 10 months, it took me 10 months to get 500. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's crazy. I just wish it would have came sooner. I wish I would have been monetized it when I first got here. Then I would have had enough time, but what can you do? What can you do? Yep. So that's the big thing is 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours. It takes a long time when you first start though. Everyone says the first 1,000 is the hardest, and I believe it. It's extremely hard. Some people get monetized quick, and I don't know how, but some people do. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. We touched a little bit on visas. We really didn't look up too much on tickets or on apartments or hotels or bookings, but maybe we'll do that next week. So if you guys got any questions, like I said, here's my email. Please drop me a message and I will read this on the next live stream. Send me a message, a comment, anything, and I will actually pull it up. You guys will see it on the screen and I'll read that message. And yeah, so send it to that email. Hopefully you guys have a good day or a good night wherever you guys are from. It's Monday, 6:30 p.m. here in Vietnam time. I think a lot of you guys are on Sunday night, or yeah, you guys are probably late Sunday night in the USA. So it's football night. My 49ers won today, so I'm happy about that. UFC just happened this weekend. So have a good night, have a good day, and happy travels.